last week, you might have found yourself like these guys, going for a hunt. Under playgrounds, behind bushes, in the trees, all to find this.
Ew, yuck.
Yep, rubbish. The thing you really don't enjoy finding but always seems to be hiding around the schoolyard. So did you guys find a lot?
Yeah, we found quite a lot.
Lots of chip wrappers.
We also found some pink nesting.
Okay, what do you think that was for?
I think it's from Arts and Crafts. And we also found lots of ice block wrappers and food wrappers.
Heaps of schools around the country took part in School Cleanup Day, which is part of Cleanup Australia Day.
Cleanup Australia Day was launched by my father Ian Kiernan over 31 years ago.
Ian described himself as an average Aussie bloke who loved hanging out on his boat. But one day, when he was out on the sea, he noticed heaps and heaps of rubbish floating by in the water. He was horrified, so he decided to do something about it.
Here we go.
He organised a community event to get people picking up rubbish, and the idea took off.
Sydney Harbour belongs to the people. We want to lift the public awareness.
Ever since, Aussies have been arming themselves with bags and gloves and hats and picking up rubbish every Cleanup Australia Day. Since 1990, they reckon volunteers have taken 380,000 ute loads of rubbish off the streets and shores of Australia. The most common thing on the ground, cigarette butts, plastic wrappers and glass, followed by lids and bottle caps and plastic bags.
My class have been working with our buddy classes to help clean up rubbish and make our school a better place. I just like helping the environment, and it's nice to picking up rubbish.
It just makes me feel really proud that I'm doing good stuff for the environment.
If we litter, then when it rains, it can go into our drains and go into the oceans, which can kill sea animals because they could think it's another animal and maybe eat it and die.
Over the years, we Aussies have been getting better at doing the right thing, but we still make a lot of waste. Like, a lot. Every year, the waste we generate is growing at twice the rate of the population. Which is why, as well as picking up the rubbish, Cleanup Australia wants us to focus on making less of it in the first place.
How are you going to step up?
This year, the organisers are asking us to make some simple changes to cut back on our waste.
Whether that's saying no to a single-use plastic water bottle, taking a reusable coffee cup, saying no to single-use plastic packaging where you can. Just simple pledges that together have a really huge impact on the environment.
Pip says the pandemic has made our waste problem even worse. For starters, we've been using a lot of these. And during lockdown, a lot of us ate a lot of takeaway food.
We've moved away from some of those better habits that we'd started adopting, like using less plastic and taking on reusable products rather than single-use products.
Pip says Cleanup Australia was a good reminder to get back into those good habits.
I pledged to use net bags instead of plastic fruit and veg bags. I pledged to use food containers and not plastic bags.
I pledged to use beeswax wrap instead of cling wrap.